Greetings, brothers and sisters. How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there today? Wherever you are, I hope y'all feeling well today. I hope the family is doing good wherever you are. I know some of you are cold and it's hot here in Ghana. So I know some places it's still warm and some is cold. But please, if it's cold, stay warm. Try your best to stay warm. Keep everyone warm. And I hope y'all are doing well. Today is Saturday, so it's a good day if it's cold where you're hard to make some nice soup, some nice pea soup or some vegetable soup, you know. Yeah, but we're here. And I hope y'all come in, and we're waiting for y'all to come in. And, you know, we're just sending love and greetings to you and the family out there. And we just want to touch on a few things, you know, and just love y'all up today. Send some love to y'all today. So come on in. And
I just want to say one thing. It's about time. It's about time.
It's so messy.
You know the rumors that were spreading around?
What is the rumor?
No, I'm not going to go there.
You are a mess.
The rumor mongers are hating it now. But anyway, we ain't going to start out like that.
No. It's a lot of love. We just loving on everyone today. It doesn't matter, you know.
Well, no, I'm full of love, but you know when it comes time.
Yeah, but we are here. Yes. So,
Sister Oyala.
Greetings,
King
greetings,
Hazy.
greetings.
The beautiful Sister Oyala. That's right.
Greetings. Yes, right. Yes.
Well, let me tell you something. The topic today, we'll jump right into it.
Yes.
Social media. Has social media robbed our children of a fruitful, normal, thriving childhood? Has it? I mean, because that's one factor of it. But it's a major factor as we have, you know, parents and single parents and different situations. No matter what the situation at home, social media is like a crack pipe to a crack addict and to our children. They're seeing things, they're being influenced, they're discussing things, they're seeing things I think that many children should not see at that point of their emotional development. They're fast forwarding from childhood, pre-teens, single-digit ages to things that are adult-minded, and they're missing out on those sweet years of just learning and enjoying their childhood. What do you think about that?
Well, for me, I always talk about, this is something that I always talk about and discuss with, you know, my children, with my friends, them. And up to last week, even this week, we were discussing something on that, because when it comes to you having your children, and you know, it's a lot of this is our fault as parents too, because I think that we give the children too much leeway with these things, because as with the phones and the computer and all the gadgets that you can think of. And I know that for me, I know that social media had robbed.
I'll be quiet.
Robbed our children and grandchildren, and even some of our adults, you know, from all the good things that they should be really enjoying and full joy in themselves. They can't because of social media. And as for the children, I remember when they were younger, one of my son was saying, we need phones. We need phones. I did not pay that no attention.
They didn't say it to you, you know.
Now, I know that, but I did not pay that no attention, because I know it wasn't going to happen, because once they have all these phones and all this stuff, and sometimes even calling them, they don't even want to answer because they're on there doing all kind of garbage. You see what I'm saying? And even the young children, the little ones, them, as soon as they are born, I'm wondering, 3 and 4 years old have a phone, a tablet, and all these stuff. They're not learning anything. I mean, they knows about social media, how to do this on the phone or to do this on the computer more than I are, more than you are, all this stuff, quick. They with their little fingers doing all kind of stuff on there. And I don't know, these children are something else, you know, and for me, I think it's dangerous. I think it's really dangerous.
Well, how were you could look into the camera. They want to see a pretty face. They want to see me. They see me at the time. No, what I'm saying is that how were we supposed to know back then? I'm not saying we, but I'm just saying how were most parents supposed to know when they understand that, oh God, what is the thing you put in the pacifier? Where this phone was almost like a pacifier, but they didn't know what was being allowed to go into their head. It was a good thing for a while. Hey, take the phone or the tablet or the computer. Go ahead. But meanwhile, they're calling their friends on the regular phone and saying, ooh, I'm sending this to you. This is the sex site. This is this site. They're talking about this. And they're learning all these things, and you don't know it because you think you don't understand the reach of social media and how damaging it can be. I know it because I'm on it all the time.
But with social media, with our children, it costs a lot of our children to get killed. A lot of bad things happen to our children, and some of them, some mothers and fathers right now don't even know where their children are, and the social media have a lot to do with it, because when you give them all these phones and all these stuff, and you have your girls and you have these grown ass men that sending message to them on the phone, and the next thing they meet up with this man, they're coming home from school, they never come home because they meet up with this person and you never see them and you don't know what happened to that child. And it's all because a lot of it is social media. Not to say these things wasn't happening before, where people getting your kids them and
more
doing
access.
stuff, but now it's worse because of social media, that they have access to your children, their phones and their tablets, and they get in there, and the children, they see that and they type in back to this person, don't know who this person is or anything. And all these things are happening to our children. And now you can't find your daughter, you can't find your son, your niece, your nephew, or your grandchild, whatever. So for me, it's really bad, and it's a problem for our children. It's a big problem when it comes to our children. And we as parents, whether you are both parents in the home or a single parent, we should always monitor our children. You can't just give them phone and tablets and all this stuff and let them loose. You at work and they come home from school and they're home by themselves and they're doing all kind of stuff on the phone, the tablet. Children don't even watch TVs anymore. You don't even need to buy TV put in your house anymore when you have children. It's not like first time when you are buying TV and every room have TV, and your living room have TV, and everybody this one want to watch this and that one. No, it's not like that anymore. It's not like that. It's a tablet, the phone, and all that stuff, because they're on social media, they're on Facebook, they have on Instagram, all the things that they can go on, and they're doing all kind of things on there. I had to get so upset with one of my granddaughter this week about the same thing. I said, because of social media, you all get into all kind of garbage and confrontation with people, and you all back and forth arguing on Facebook and Instagram and all this. You all sending message, and you all fight over little boys, and you all fight. They are all kind of garbage. And this friend sending this one say that, and sometimes it's all a lie. It's all a big mix up, and it's a problem for her children. And as a mother, as a grandmother, we have to open our eyes wide and see what is going on. If we don't crack down on all these things that is going on as parents, it's going to take over our children's mind or their lives. And because of social media too, a lot of our children, they get into things like drugs and all them stuff there because they have friends or whoever they meet on social media introducing things to them. They meet up and they do all kind of stuff. You don't know what's going on. You shouldn't even have your child and sending them to the movie or other places with their friends without you sitting there and monitoring what is going on. You don't let them go out of your sight. These days is worse. The way people are doing things and killing each other, and you send your children out. You don't know if they're going to come back home. So why are you doing that? It is very dangerous, and we need to stand up more as a parents and be more responsible. Even our children, them, if you can't have a 6-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, or a 10-year-old, 13-year-old, even an 18-year-old in your house, and you have a gun in your house and you don't even lock it up, and your child can come in and just take it and go out and kill somebody, and then now come. You are responsible. And these are the things that we as parents have to realize, that we are in big trouble. I'm telling you, we are in big trouble. We are in trouble, people, brothers and sisters. A lot of problem. It's a lot of problem for our children, and social media has messed up the whole world. I am telling you, even for grown up, because people can send message to this one. Oh, that one is gonna be at this place. And this is how they kill a lot of people, because they send message to each one. Oh, we're going to get this person. He's going to be at this place. Let's meet up at so and so and whatever.
So people don't understand about me, right? I never really broadcast. Tomorrow, I'm going to be here at 2 o'clock, or at this particular time on this particular day, I'll be traveling to this other country. So I don't do that.
Yeah,
you'll find out after the fact or as it's happening, and I'm still moving. But you'd be surprised how many of us, and like you said, it's not just children, it's everybody. How you could be on the phone in the supermarket checkout line. Oh, I deserve this vacation. I can't wait. It's 2 more days before I leave. But this guy behind you is a person who does break-ins. You understand? And he's like, okay. And he follows you in his car. You see, now social media has nothing to do with that.
Right.
You're on the phone talking, and this dude who's used to doing break-ins and all this stuff follows you and sees where you live, and they check up for 2 days to make sure that this is true. And you wonder why. You said, I never said anything to anybody on social media. I never said what friend of mine could have told. You got to be careful. And social media has made it where we're more lax. Where many years ago, and the time has flown. Been online 22 years, and even before then on, what was it, web TV in the late 90s, looking at stuff, whatever. But I've lived a life. And long before, we wanted privacy. I'm not putting my business out there on no Facebook. I'm not putting my business out here that way. But then now you're sitting here with the duck lips, one butt cheek on the side of the sink. You're arching your back and you're using your elbow to hide that big waist so you look more sexy, and all the kids in the back and the dirty clothes in the back, and you telling all your business. You know what I mean? And like you said, many other races of people, cultures of people, I won't even mention who, because it's in every race, but a lot of them do not allow them to get on social media, have any account, any computer in their home that's not supervised. Exactly. And they have the keystroke thing on it. So if you try to go back and sneak, they're going to see whatever every stroke that's on your computer, what you look at. I'm sorry.
But it's true, because a lot of these other people, they watch their kids. And I can say that, you see, when it comes to all the Indians and all them, look here, they are strict with their children. They are very strict. So why can't we in her community?
You do not allow them to go into the nigger kids. They're like little gangs.
Yeah,
you can correct that quick.
we have to put our foot down. We as a people, we have to put our foot down, brothers and sisters, when it comes to our children, and protect them. We have to protect them from all the madness and the craziness that is going on out there. Is too crazy.
But then they'll say you're too strict. The other parents will say, oh, you're too strict with them. You need to, but then they won't be around to help out. Because one thing, when they this thing gets so permeated in their subconscious mind. Getting on Facebook, and it's been proven, I've spoken to guys who are gurus, who are hackers, that little red dot, that's why they have it on Facebook, where everything is bluish and white, but there's a red dot when you get a response. And that hits the pleasure center of the brain. And you got to know what it is this person said. You see what I mean? Giving you a little drink break there. You got to know what it is, and you're addicted to that. You understand? And they purposely do it that way. And it affects the brain. So one ass whipping, one means of extreme discipline, whatever it is that you do later on, is not going to take away the years of that thing permeating into the brain, and that need and that want. Say, I got to get on this, because they'll get somebody else's phone. They'll go buy another phone to get on. It is like crack. Worse than crack. There's no rehab for this thing.
No, but it's not a joke. It's serious. It's serious. And the thing about it too, when you talk about rehab, and if you have your child and they find themselves doing drugs or any one of those things, and you put them in rehab, you got to be really careful where you're sending your child and all those stuff, because I know someone. I know someone who the daughter had go OD because she was doing drugs, and they put her in rehab, and then she met this guy in there that was doing heroin and all that crap, and she started dating the guy. And I tell you, and it goes, this lines up right with social media, what I'm telling you. And it is so sad. It is so sad. The guy, young guy too, you know, have a baby mama, and the baby mama, they were sending all these nasty text messages to the girl, and man, it was bad. And the same night, the girl went OD. That same night, she started staggering from the garage to her room, and that's where, and that is where they found her, in her room, on the floor, unresponsive. And by time paramedic and all that they come, she passed away. But young, 20 years old, just gone like that. And I'm telling you, it's serious, and it's all about social media and sending nasty texts and all the stuff. You know, it is just the need to it is just crazy. And I'm telling you, the thing about it, if you have your child and you find your child that the child is overweight, and you know how these children in school, sometimes they can be so horrible too. They be teasing them, and they're saying all kind of stuff. So now they start teasing your child, and it's like your child start eating more, like doing all kind of stuff. Even when you're sleeping at night, going in the refrigerator, eating all kind of stuff, so gaining more weight.
I do that, and that's why I'm so fat.
And getting stressed and going through all kind of things. And now, you know, the next thing you know, one day you probably don't see your child wake up. You understand what I'm saying? Or your child do something to themselves and all this stuff. We have to really pay attention to what's going on and be mindful, because sometimes when our children complain to us about things, we don't take it up in hand and do what we're supposed to do. You know, so we need to really pay attention to stuff. The children are in school, and a lot of them not learning anything. The teacher themselves, a lot of them don't even know anything they're teaching them. But whatever, they still ain't learning. They're not paying no attention, because the phone, they're in school texting. They sit there and they're not paying no attention. So they're texting each other, and the next thing you know is the argument. They go in the bathroom, fight. Next one gets stabbed, or anything can happen. So we have to pay attention, and we have to take the phone and check the phone and all this stuff. And if your child is getting in problem and stuff like that, and you know they have phone, and why they have to go to the question, why do they have to go to school with a phone and a tablet or an iPod in their bag? Why? You go to school to learn, you know, and they are not paying no attention.
They don't even use the tablet to learn.
Nothing.
It's everything else but.
Everything else.
Tell me this. You're 14 or 15 years old, a young man. Testosterone is starting to hit you. You see all these girls, you see all these boobies and butts bulging in front of you. You got Instagram, and you're laying down in your room, the door's locked, and you're just looking at all this stuff with girls dancing and humping up with it. How is that going to teach you? What do you think that, I'm in here doing my homework. You're doing your homework all right. With your right hand.
No, but we as a parents have to be there. We can't let our children locked up in the room and do homework. That's what you have a table for. You have a dining room table. You push everything aside. That's where you all sit. That's where you all sit and do the homework, not in the bedroom. We don't know what's going on in the bedroom, so we need them to sit at the table and do their homework when they come home, because they're not doing anything. And then, you know, the next thing you know, you're getting phone calls from this school. Your child ain't been turning in no homework. What's going on?
Not even showing up.
You know, and sometimes they don't even show up for class. What's going on? So, you know, we really need to check on our children and really pay attention to what's going on with our children and don't have other people out there, you know, have eyes on them. and doing the wrong thing to them. So we need to start paying attention. And, you know, while we're here and doing this, if anyone wants to call in and want to be on the screen with me, if you want to share the screen with me, any sister or brother, it's fine. You know, Brother Lance will drop the link if y'all want to do that. It will be nice to see one of my sister.
Just sisters?
Or one of my brother on the screen with me. You know, and you know,
there's a link, y'all. You want to come on in?
Yes.
Click the link, you'll be right on in. I'll let you in. You know,
and you know, just chat with us. Let's chat with us and chat with the other brothers and sisters if you would like to. It's you know, we want to have.
They talk enough with me during the week. They're tired of seeing me.
We want to hear your feedback. We would like to get your feedback on this and let us know, because I know a lot of the brothers and sisters out there have children, whether you're a single mom or you're a two-parent in the home, and I know you all have, you know, feedback on this, and I know sometimes some people don't want to come in, but
well, I mean, you know,
yeah,
like
but
naked or something, or stuff in the corner of the eye or something like that. We just sprung that on them. Like you know what I mean? So
you never, you never know. You didn't have, you know, and
I did put the right link up, right? Yeah, I put it up.
Yes.
Also, I just want to acknowledge everybody on the show. Let me. We have 34 people watching.
Sweet D.
Yes. Okay, since I'm away from that chat room over there, okay, I just want to throw the name King Hazy, Oyala, Alexander, Worlds to Experience. Yes, indeed, that's a beautiful avatar. Of course, Ayala also, King Hazy, Frank. I see you there. Sweet D, you're always missing the lives, but then sometimes you don't always announce them. Right. You know, Mont Brink, yeah, worse than crack. Gerard Martin. Yes, indeed. Yes. Okay, the link is there. If you want to come on in, it's no problem. But if not,
it's nice to see the brothers and sisters here.
Well, you know, if certain people came on regular and were scheduled, then they say, "Oh, I know they always have us come in." So, you know, but we'll let this one go.
No, but it's okay. It's okay if you know.
Yeah, but they don't know.
It's okay if you know.
You gotta come on regular.
You know. Just, you know, you can make your comment and, you know, let us know. And we're not gonna be on here for long. You know, we just want to touch base. We want to do a few things today, so we just want to touch base with the brothers and sisters, and you know, just say a few things, and you know, because it's really a dangerous world we're living in right now with everything that is happening. And
much love to you.
When I was growing up, we didn't, you know, growing up in the country in Jamaica, we didn't even have a TV.
Well, I grew up in New York City, the city slicker.
We didn't have a TV. And I remember my dad brought the radio. My dad used to go on the farm work, go and pick apple and do sugar cane and all that stuff, you know. And my dad bring and radio, a nice radio. So we used to always listen to the news on the radio. And on Sundays, we used to the ska and all that, all the music and all that stuff. That time I didn't even know about Farrakhan with the, you know, we call it ska. And man, it was so much fun, you know, with the music, the reggae and stuff on the radio and all that stuff. And on Sundays we used to.
When you said Farrakhan, you found that the Farrakhan was a calypso
singer. Yes.
You were probably listening to some of his songs.
Yes, but I didn't even know that. And I said, and some what's his name was interviewing him and talking about Muta. Yes. And we're talking about that because a lot of people didn't even know that, you know, Farrakhan sing and all that stuff.
Though you were pregnant, those black music, woman, you pulled the crown.
Those like music was on the radio, and you know, people dancing. And just to come back to what I was saying, like on a Sunday, my mom used to cook. We used to cook a big pot of food, and I've been cooking from since I was young. And like if it's this week is my week to cook and clean the kitchen, and Sunday you got to cook a big pot of rice and peas, and sometimes fried chicken, French fried chicken, and vegetables, and or is curry goat when you know, those are the things I used to have to, man. And I cook a badass curry goat too, or it's beef. Most time not beef, because beef is mostly on holidays, but on Sundays is either curry goat, brown stew chicken, fried
back in the day?
fried chicken, curry chicken, and you know, all the good stuff, and ackee and saltfish and callaloo and all the good stuff. That's what we used to do.
You're making me hungry.
And so on Sundays, when you cook that big pot of rice and peas, you know, I have to grate the coconut with my hands on the grater, and cook the peas, whether it's gunga peas or red peas, and I make a big pot of rice and peas, real nice.
Porn, y'all.
And I tell you, we used to share food with the people in our little neighborhood where we live. Lance know where that is little. And they were older people. And I love to hang around older people, way older. And all of them used to come. And guess what? We sit outside on the veranda, we have some big nice stones in the yard, and we used to all sit out there and everybody eat. Let me tell you something. When we cook, everybody eat out of that pot. We share the food, I share everybody food. And I'm saying, I hope this food is gonna do for everybody. And I make sure everybody gets a good amount of food.
How old were you?
A good amount of food. Hold on, Lance. A good amount of food. Everybody get a nice plate of food. And you know what? We have food left over. On Monday, there was rice and peas left, and there's some meat left. All we have to do is probably cook up some ackee and saltfish, or callaloo and saltfish on the side, and a couple of slices of yam, or some green bananas. That's what we used to do. But let me tell you something. When you fix your food and you share and help others, I'm telling you, it really multiplies. Right now, I'm a witness. Because I did it over and over again growing up in Jamaica, and the food left over, and man, we could feed the dog and everybody.
The dog happy.
Man, we had a big, nice dog. We don't keep the dog in the house, but the dog was on the veranda all the time.
I love cats.
And I tell you, it was fun to see on a Sunday, these people get on the veranda and the music start playing, and everybody get down and start dancing and having fun. It was so much fun as children. And
How old were you?
It comes right back.
No, when you were doing this, you were real young. I want them to know.
Lance, okay.
Like 8 years old doing this.
Look here, we were young children growing up. And when you see the older people, them on the veranda dancing and everybody having fun, and the children and all that stuff, there was no social media. And children wasn't doing all the look of foolishness. You know, like, I mean, we go roll in the grass, do all kinds of skip rope, jacks, and different things we used to be doing. But this social media is tearing down our family, tearing down our children and our grandchildren and the grandchildren to come. I am telling you, it is horrible what is happening. And we as a people, we have to really go back to basic and do what we need to do. We have to be more stronger, and we are powerful people, and we need to do what we need to do. We have to stand up.
Yolanda.
We really have to stand up for our children and our grandchildren. We have to show them more love and show it. If we just stand up and do the right thing, trust me, our children will be better off. It will be less problem. I am telling you, the things that is happening. Some of our mothers and fathers are not paying no attention to the children. I look at some of the parents sometimes and I say, oh my goodness, gracious alive. You know, you're not setting no example for them, the things that you are doing. As a father, you're walking around with your pants down in your ass with some dirty underwear on. What kind of example are you setting for your children?
Funny,
and some of this is grown ass men that I've seen in their 40s and in their 50s. And it's a damn shame. It's a shame. It's bad. We have to do better. We have to do better. If we don't do better, things is only gonna get worse for our children. You understand? It's only gonna get worse. It is bad, and it's only gonna get worse and worse every day. It is disgusting. It is very, very disgusting what is going on. Some of the mothers don't care. All you're interested is a club, the nail, the hair, and all that stuff. It's not gonna put you anywhere. Oh, trust me. I'm telling you, stop hanging out at these clubs. It's not gonna do anything for you more than you're coming 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning in your house. You have your children in your house, sleeping. That you're supposed to be in there with them. You're bringing nothing but some demons in your house when you're coming from those places and coming in your house. And you're setting demons even on your children, not only on you, but your children too. We need to be more careful, and we need to pay attention to what's going on. You think you're going to go in club, go wind up yourself, go drink and do whatever you want to do, and you're going to come back in there all right the way you left out of your house.
And they bring these men home sometimes.
It doesn't work like that.
They bring the men home sometime.
Yeah,
get their guts
bad.
Tore out, fall asleep. The man gets up to go to the bathroom and acts like he doesn't know where the bathroom is after you showed him. And he opens up the door and there go your little daughter right there. Right?
Yeah, you got to.
You drunk, high, hungover. You can run a fire truck through that apartment or that house. They wouldn't wake up. And that man is having his way. And it may not be the first time. You know, it may be the second or third time. If you bring that man in your house, you don't know. A lot of men get with women not because of them, but because of those little girls that they see coming up, because that's what they really want. So they'll make you feel as though you're the only thing, and I love you so much, and we're going to be together. And they say this dream, because if you got 3 or 4 daughters, that's 3 or 4 little girls to groom to do what they want, because I've known people to do that personally. And you know who I'm talking about with that one individual, right? And I've said it before. They'll marry you, and you got a 2-year-old. And they do everything right technically from the outside for that 2-year-old. And guess what? You're so happy. I met this man. The biological father ran off. We could never get along. It was just a disaster. Now he's locked up or whatever. He's the worst person in the world. But even that biological father, who may have been not the perfect match, there's nothing perfect. We're all a work in progress. But he wouldn't have done the things that man that you brought in. You got to scrutinize. And there's certain things that man is not going to allow. Right? Just, it's not going to happen the way he moves. But you got that kid locked up in the house with him, 2, 3, 4, maybe not at them ages, but they're buying them the candy. They're doing, oh, I love my father so much. And then they start to season them from young on certain things, walking around the house a certain way, letting them catch a glimpse of you. You got a house, you got a robe on at home, and your little daughter's in the room watching. You know this, you let that thing fall out so they can see and be intrigued on what you got. Right? They're innocent. They don't know. It's like when little girls see a man out in the street and they're young now, and the man is peeing and the penis looks huge. It's like, what is that? And every time they see a man peeing, they're looking. They're not bad. That's curiosity. I mean, when I saw a lady with no top on, and I was single-digit age, I'm like, what? My God, those are breasts? You know, those are titties? You know, they were funny. Ha, 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 titties. And then when the testosterone hit me, I wasn't laughing no more. I was like, but anyway, be careful, because this man took his time, groomed that stepdaughter until she was performing acts on him, doing things, and the full thing until she got pregnant, and couldn't tell the mother who the daddy was, because that was their secret. And now that same, up before they split, because she found out, he was with the grandchild playing the role and still hitting that daughter. Men can be diabolical and get crazy, but if it's not in them, it's not going to happen. But if it's in them, if a little bit is in them, it's going to come to the surface, what kind of person they are. But on the child side, like you said, the social media, I think it was Riri who said it, that my son doesn't want to go outside anymore, and it's devastating, right? He missed graduating, walking the stage from the 6th grade because of the pandemic, you know, and these other things happen. But I wanted to go outside and play and vibe with my friends. I would hear them, and I had chores to do before. I could not go outside until I did them chores. I was up at the crack of dawn. What chores I got to do before they wake up so I can go? And then just being around and speaking and talking and vibing. And even when you're young men, you talk about women or girls or something like that, it's not as vicious as these visuals that come to you in this phone on your own. And we become social misfits, not knowing how to communicate with each other or vibe with each other. Then you throw in the materialism. And he who has the better sneakers or the better car,
yeah, come on,
that ties in with that.
Come on.
The women, materialism. The men?
It is bad. It is bad when it comes to that, because you know, our children going to school, and you know, we growing up in Jamaica, you have to wear uniform, and you have to wear black or brown shoes and the right socks. You can't have to wear some long old white socks with your with your uniform. You have to have on black socks or brown socks. You know, you have to have on the right thing, and that's a big problem we have in our society now. In the foreign country like US and Canada, and I don't think the UK is. I know they do uniform. I don't know now. I don't know about now, because I would have to ask somebody that is there. But a lot of our children, and even in the US, some of the school and where they bring uniform in the school, these children are so rebellious too, because they know that they want this. They see that now they're on social media, you know, and they can go online and they can search and they see this, that, what's the trend, you know, and what is out, and they're searching for stuff. This is a new Nike, this is a new this is a new that, and they want this and they want that, and they don't want to wear the uniform, and they rebel. When they wear the uniform from home, they get somewhere and they change off and put on different clothes and all that stuff. It is sad. It is sad what's happening to our children, them, and we as a people, we as African people have lost our identity. We don't even know who we are, and that's why we can't even we don't know ourselves, and we can't even train our children them the way we want to train our children, because now the government is the parent for the children. You not the parent, because even in America, you know, people and in prison. Canada, they quick to lock up the parents. You know, they're glad to take the dad out the house and lock for stupid dumb crap, and you know, little stuff. They will lock up this man. Now this man don't have time with the children anymore, and we really have to find ourselves. We need to find ourselves and realize that we are pushing ourselves down in the gutter instead of uplifting ourselves. And it's about time for us as brothers and sisters to really find ourselves, because we really don't know who we are. And so we need to let our children find who they are before they lost everything, because social media are already taking away everything from them. So we need to change that. We can change that. We can reverse it if we want to. But a lot of us are lazy, and we don't want to do our work, and we have work to do. We have a job to do, and we need to get off our lazy ass and start doing the things that we need to do. You have some parents, you know, we have some parents that's doing what they need to do, but some of our parents is too darn lazy and don't want to do what they need to do, even though some of us have to be running, working, doing this, but we are not paying no attention. And some of the ones that are not working, worse, are lazy, and I'm so sick of that. The ones that are sitting down getting welfare check and food, and you sit on your ass, and the child going to school with their hair don't comb, your son don't get a haircut, their clothes are dirty. Oh my goodness gracious alive! Like their face don't wash, their teeth don't brush or anything. That's our responsibility to make sure the children come out of the house looking decent. We walk them to the bus stop or drive them to school. You sit at home, you don't even need to let them go on the bus. You need to get off your ass, take them to school, and pick them up back. Make sure when they come home, they have dinner, they can wash their hands, have a snack, microwave dinner. Sit down and do your homework. Then we all sit down together and have dinner together. We have to start paying attention to what we are doing and where we are going. If we don't pay attention as parents to our children, to ourselves, we are going to find ourselves knocking off our big toe outside and can't get up back. I'm telling you, it's getting worse and worse every day. And we as a parents, we have to do our job. You don't come here to just sit on your ass and don't do. Why are you here? Why are you here on the face of the earth? Why are you here? That's what I want to know from you as a parents, brothers and sisters out there. Why are you here?
For sitting down on my
Why are you here? and why our children are falling apart, why our community is falling apart, because we are not standing together as brothers and sisters. We are not doing what we need to do. If I say something to your child, if I see your child doing something wrong, you start cussing me, calling me every name out of the book that there is, because you are not doing your darn job. And that's why somebody is saying something and then you turn around and cursing somebody out. Start paying attention. Start paying attention. And look where you're going, okay? Because this is serious. This is not even a joke, you know, about what is happening is not a joke.
I know.
What is happening is not a joke. There are parents out there that don't even know where the child is. There are a lot of parents out there that don't know where the children are. Lot. I am telling you. And it's a lot of it is because of social media. But if we were paying attention, don't you know, we would know where they are? It was happening before, but now it's worse. It is worse than ever. So now is the time for us to really wake up and pay attention to what's going on before it's too late. You know, it's not a joke, brothers and sisters. It's not a joke. We have to be more serious. We have to put our foot down and do what we need to do at this time. It's no more time to be to pussyfooting around and acting like we don't have no sense in our head. What you have this up here for? What is this for? You are walking on your brain.
Too much.
You are walking on your brain. You're not paying no attention.
Right.
So you can't let the children keep doing this. You can't let our children fall apart. You see some of these children, you feel sorry for them. You feel bad for them. I am telling you. And I just hate to see lazy ass mothers that sit on their ass all day long. Dirty, nasty house. No food for the children when they get home, and you sit down and you're watching soap opera, you're watching something on social media, huh? And you're arguing with somebody outside just because they say something on social media and you saw it. And you all start arguing, fighting in the parking lot, acting like a fool.
Some strange
does not make no sense. Doesn't make no sense. Sometimes you are fighting for somebody else's husband or somebody else's wife, whether it's a brother or a sister. I don't know what you are doing, but you all need to pay attention to what you're doing. And get these children straight. Get these children straight. Stop letting the kids that wearing one suit of clothes all week long, because I see these kids and the kids are dirty. I just came back from the US. I see kids dirty. Their hair ain't comb, their uniform or their clothes, what they have on, dirty.
It's worse now, you think?
Yeah.
You were shocked when you saw certain things
people not paying attention. I'm telling you, the people, I'm like, what the hell? Huh? What the hell? What is going on? What the hell? It is sad. It is sad, brothers and sisters. It is so sick. It is really sick. And we have to get up off our ass. I'm not going to even tell you to wake up. Get up off your lazy ass and start doing what you need to do.
What Glo said. It was profound. my baby, 23, and she's in her bed sleep right now. Yep. She's still living with me, no kids, and working and contributing. Yes, indeed. See, that's where it's supposed to be. I'll say it. A lot of the Jewish community, they don't allow you to go out until you're going into your own home.
Yes.
And they're not going to allow you to make the mistakes that's going to force you to have to be responsible in ways that you don't have to be until later on. And who said
that? Who said that?
Glo. Right here.
What's her name?
I believe it's pronounced Glo. I always say Glo. But she's on the screen, okay. But it's so far away.
Well, she
let me put it up on the screen.
My sister, you have done your job. You're doing your job and continue to do your job. Much love to you. You know, right there, I mean, yes, right, much love to you, my sister, because if you weren't doing your job, your baby wouldn't be going out there working and contributing and respect, right. Giving you respect. Taking a nap right now, that's good. You know, because she's tired. You know, she go out there and work. But a lot of our children, my sister, a lot of our children right now lay down in bed sleeping, and they'll sleep till 2 and 3 o'clock in the day and don't do nothing. They don't. Her daughter's doing. Yeah, I'm saying her daughter is doing, and she does a job. She did a good job with her daughter. But I'm saying to the lazy parents and that not doing anything and let the children that run them over and do all kind of stuff, don't want to work, don't want to go to school, don't want to do anything, don't even want to wash their own dirty clothes in the house, and there's a washing machine there. Huh? Ain't that's bad? That is something we used to have to wash with our hands. And I'm the oldest one in the home, and I have to wash my brother's clothes them. And them khaki pants that they wear to school, and their shirts and stuff like that to wash them. Yeah, and then you have to put the starch in them, the same cassava that we were eating, but there's a bit of cassava, and my mom used to make starch, and I know how to make the starch. So we used to do the starch, and we starch them, and when they dried, we iron them. And I tell you, every pleat have to be in our skirt or whatever for school and all that stuff. And their clothes always nice and neat. And I wash with my hand, the scrubbing board, the scrubbing brush, and everything. And I'm telling you, it is. I don't know. I learn a lot, and I'm grateful for what I learned. I pay attention to what my parents was teaching me. I am telling you, that's how I know what to do now. And I teach my children them. And now the children will say, oh, Mom, I remember, oh, you used to teach you how to do this. Sometimes you didn't want to do that. But now I really appreciate it, but because all of them can cook. And now they say, those kind of food that you used to cook. And sometimes they'll call me, oh, you do this again, oh, you do that. And I'll remind them and give them a little recipe again and all that stuff. You go to their house now, and sometimes when they're home, they didn't want to do it, but they know they have to do it. I'm not playing. Laundry's here, you need to start folding. Go outside and help cut the grass. Do what you need to do. I'm not playing. It's not a joke. We have to do what we need to do as a parent. And I have much love to you, my sister. I appreciate what you are doing for your daughter, and let she get her rest. And, because it's good to, when you work, you get your rest, you get up and you eat something and you get yourself together. And sisters, just love upon yourself. When you get in the shower, scrub your body down, really a good, nice soap. Not no soap with no bad chemical in it. Some good hard soap. Scrub down your body really good. And then you get a nice shower gel and you wash down yourself again and just pamper yourself when you go to work and you work hard. Brothers too. This is not only for the sisters, the brothers too. I'm not talking about the lazy ass ones. Because if you're lazy,
I just got the show. You trying to say? Let me check.
If you're lazy, it don't even go for you, because when you start getting up off your ass and do what you need to do, but to the sisters them out there that busting their ass every day, and the brothers them that busting their ass every day, working, some of you 2 jobs, running here, running there, the children, home, husband, whatever, and all that stuff. I'm just sending love to you all out there, because y'all doing a beautiful job. A lot of our brothers and sisters are doing a beautiful job out there.
And who it's from. We had to hand wash everything and put them
on Sister Grace.
This
my lovely sister.
Understand what I mean? Grace Basin.
My lovely Sister Grace. Met Sister Grace when I was over there in the US the other day. She and her husband came down to Fort Lauderdale, and they came down to Orlando here, and I went to visit them where they were staying. And I'm just much love to you and the family, man. Such a sweet sister. Blessings to you and the family, man. She is sweet. Our husband is a wonderful husband. And I'm telling you, this sister here, man, I tell you, beautiful, beautiful. Much love, sis. Yes, yeah. We have to do what we have to do, brothers and sisters. We have a lot of work to do, and we need to put it in, because as Sister Grace said, we wash with our hands, and guess what? The clothes them clean and nice. Sister Grace, when the white clothes them, and we soak them with the blue soap, and we put them in the sun and the plastic out there, and I'm telling you, it's when they come out, they're white and pretty, and everything has to be just nice and clean. Man, I'm telling you, I really appreciate life. I am grateful. I am grateful for everything. I'm grateful for this moment that I'm here right now, and all the wonderful people out there in my inner circle. And I'm telling you, it's beautiful. It's such a beauty. It's such a beauty. I give thanks. I just give thanks for everything. And, I just want to uplift all the brothers and sisters today, even the ones them that are lazy. I just want to send love to you all. And I want you all to really uplift your spirit this day, that the Creator has blessed you with life, and that you can change for the better, and you can just turn things around. You know, you have children and grandchildren. You can change it. You can turn things around because we are powerful people. We are great people. We are wonderful people. We are beautiful people. And we can do what we need to do. And it's time for us to start doing what we have to do. We have work, but we can do it. We can do it.
I have to make a confession here. I gotta make a confession here. You know, you say so many times about you're sitting on your lazy ass. You're sitting on your lazy ass. Got me scared. Every time I go in the bathroom now, I try to go to the bathroom, do number 2 standing up because I don't want to sit down. As soon as I start to squat, don't sit on your lazy ass. No, I'm just playing. You know, I'm a comedian. Yeah. I'm a comedian. Yes, whenever you around, I'm a comedian. Yes. You know, I can be serious and whatnot, but this is your show.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Yeah. I want to thank everybody for all their wonderful comments, especially Grace coming on here. Everybody else, like share.
All the brothers and sisters out there, thank you all for coming in. It's such a beauty. It's such a beauty to see the brothers and sisters and to see your beautiful comments and stuff like that, you know.
Please encourage her to come on more. Sometime, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I look so just come on. Oh, you're right here. You got the best person on social media to be with, to get on. You don't have to do anything. I'll do your graphics. I'll set up the equipment. I'll make sure everything is right. You just got to slide on in. Ain't that something? Oh, wow. That's like somebody, I'm not saying you're my child, you're my wife, but that's like somebody who is the child of a person who is a CEO over a company and they don't want to work at the company. They want to go work at McDonald's. Not knocking McDonald's, but there's no need for you to have to not do this. You got so much to share. Why are you holding back what you know? Huh? I'm putting you on the spot live. Yes, I am. Why are you holding back? Don't hold back. Our family here loves you. You're powerful.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
We all are powerful.
Oh, she's powerful, right? Because when she gets on me, don't think because I'm big and strong. She's the one who's a nuclear bomb. I'm just a firecracker compared to her.
Oh my goodness.
She all shine out.
But you know, I just want to say that, you know, I'm just oh my goodness. It's
put you on the spot. I'm just playing with
you. Yes. So you know, please subscribe to the channel and you know.
Grace said, you look so beautiful today and powerful as usual.
Thank you, my sister Grace. Thank you. You're my sister. You're my sister for life. Yes.
How come
she's such a beautiful lady? Sisters and brothers in the chat. Sister Grace, she's such a beautiful lady. I mean, she's beautiful inside out. Beautiful. This is a beautiful. And all of you here, I love you all very much. And I thank you all for coming in. And I'm gonna be here. We need to chat. We need
always here. Every time I'm doing a show, you're right there walking by.
We need to chat. Yeah. You know, we need to really talk.
We need to have something for the women.
Yes.
For our sisters.
Yes.
And address issues. I'll work the equipment. I won't even interrupt. But we need to have something where the sisters can come in and talk about certain things. You're right there. Suggest certain topics. I'm saying this to everybody in the chat room. Suggest certain topics that the ladies can speak on.
Yes.
No matter what it is, relationships, sexuality, emotional stuff, and going with surgical precision, not just a general thing, but specific as it is for us. Now, I'm not a woman to say us. I'm saying it's Black people, right? Those concerns. And we will do some shows and she'll come on live. And if you want her to address something in a recording, whatever way, whatever I do is what she does, right? And you can come on. If you don't want to come on, throw a question, throw a topic. We'll set it up in a forum somehow and we'll address it. And I won't poke my nose in it. I'll just be the person.
Yes,
operating.
sisters, we can do some things together. And for me, I can do things with the brothers and I can do things with the sisters, whatever it may be. We will chat whenever you want to. We will talk. Just shoot a topic or say what you want us to talk about, and we'll talk about it. You know, and yes, indeed, it's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to see my brothers and sisters.
We need some more vegan meals.
Yes.
Or just
don't worry. Don't worry.
Most people already know.
No, honestly, I have been working so hard since I came back. I'm working on the garden. I've been doing so much work. Trying to plant stuff. It's kind of dry now. The rainfall a little bit, but rainy season is coming in. But I've been still planting stuff. Now I have a lot of pineapple. I've been eating pineapple. So what I'm gonna do is probably I'm gonna take you with me one day. I'm gonna bring you
camera
with me.
You can keep with you.
Yes, so I'm gonna take you with me to see what I have there, what I plant in 2021. And I'm reaping like plantains, bananas, and pineapple, and all the little stuff there. Every day I go there, I can eat a pineapple or a papaya if I want. So I'll take you with me and just show you what I'm doing. It's just a beautiful thing, and I'm grateful.
Mason, she said healthy food preparation.
Yes,
that is one of your strengths among many.
Yes.
And was it Shell or Shay? Okay. Shay or Shell? I'm so far away from it. Shay? Okay, I can't wait to see the garden. I love gardening. Listen, there's an extra camera.
I am going to
extra 4K camera we have
as a matter
here like this. Like, take me somewhere, please.
As a matter of fact, I told Brother Lance that I just want to, do my own little thing on there. So I'm gonna start doing the gardening thing because that's what I've been doing. Because I like my flower garden. I love flowers. I just miss my garden in Florida because I had so many plants there, and I really miss it. Soil. And now I'm trying to put things together so I could have a more even beautiful garden. Something like Oak Garden. It's Sister Grace or whoever here from Jamaica. I like that kind of feel. I like that kind of vibe. It's a beautiful thing, and it just makes me feel so good, and just to even touching the plants. And you should see me again. My the June plum trees, and I have a apple tree right there, trees. And all kind of tree. And I've touched them when I came back. I touched them. I said, "Girls, you are looking so good. They are my girls because they bear fruits. So they are girls, and man, they are beautiful." And brothers, I kept a couple of the male papaya. I keep a couple of those, and they're getting big. And I'm saying, look how the male ones are getting so big, And so
this is what we can do. I'm gonna say it right here. We can get some good footage of you with the plants. Now you're gonna know how to work the camera. I'm gonna show you. It's very simple, right? We're gonna do some things, and we'll do a live show and show it.
Yes.
The footage on the live show. And you can talk over it and show what it is that you're doing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We'll do it
but I'm going to take y'all with me, and y'all going to see what I'm doing. And this I started in 2021. And I'm getting stuff from the farm right now.
And
but as soon as I even where we stay now at the apartment downstairs.
I'm telling you, she can't help it.
I take the landlord out some 5-gallon buckets. And so I sow some kale and arugula and all that. I put the soil in it, but I have grow bags. I have a lot of grow bags. So what I'm going to do, they are huge grow bags. So I'm going to put soil. I'm going to put soil in a couple of them and transplant out the arugula and all the good stuff, because arugula is one of my favorite things for my salad. It makes a very good salad. And so that's what I'm going to do. But I thank y'all so much for stopping by.
I'm a master keeping her on longer.
I'm going to be setting up my channel, and I'm going to be doing my gardening. And don't worry.
We still have the Lily Vegan channel also. We're going to make another one.
So when I get everything together, we'll be doing some nice vegan meals also. But because I'm working on projects, which I will take you with me, and you'll see what I'm doing. And I'll tell you what happened to me here in Ghana since I came here. We'll share all the things that happened to me
good,
since
the bad, the ugly.
Yes, so I'll share with you, and I'll take you all with me. And and just remember that it's all love. You know, everything that I'm doing is out of love, and my plants are my babies. Nature is my best friend. And I'm telling you, when I'm out there and I'm working in the garden, I tell you, sometimes on the mountain up there, it gets so cool in the evenings. So sometimes when I look, I know it's almost 4 o'clock coming on to 5 and I have to go home. But it's so nice that I don't even want to leave the garden, because when I see my beautiful plants and everything, I just stand there and just looking at them. You know,
soon we'll be up there 24/7.
It's a beauty. It's a beauty, and I love it. I love to keep my home clean and nice on the inside, and I love to cook. But when it comes to my garden, I can get up 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm out there touching the flowers and all my beautiful plants. And Sister Grace, I have a lot of green gungo peas. I was going to pick some yesterday, but I didn't get a chance. I run late and so I didn't get to pick it. But I've been eating gungo peas since I came home. I've been picking it and shelling and cooking rice and peas, and I cook some stew gungo. You know, Sister Grace will do, and whoever here is Jamaican, mashed gungo. You know, so all the good things I'm growing, and I'm just want to plant things and do things. I'm just like, oh my goodness,
you plant them, I'll eat them.
I can't wait. I can't wait to plant this one and that one, and you know, all the beautiful things. You know, I plant a lot of coconut trees. And unfortunately, a lot of them, I plant like 40 coconut trees, and you know,
40.
They like water. And you know, when you're not there living at the property and you don't have the water system set up and all that stuff, and you have to take care of them. So I end up only have like 7, but they are beautiful, and I see them and I said, oh my goodness, you know, I'm grateful. I am grateful. I'm thankful for everything, and I will share more with you. And it's much love, and it's such a pleasure to have you here, brothers and sisters. I want y'all to take good care of yourself. Sister Grace, I know you're up north. Stay warm. And for all the sisters and brothers that are in the cold, stay warm, please. And take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of the children. Take care of grandma, grandpa, all the family. Love upon each other. You know, nothing but happiness. You know, man, just take care. Just take care. Stay safe. Stay lovely, my brothers and sisters. And I'll see you back soon. And I'll take you with me, okay? I'll take you on the journey with me. So y'all take care of yourself.
All right.
Much love, peace, and blessings.
All right. Yes. I'll stick with music on real quick. Where you going? Come back with more content later on. We have a few things to do. I'm bringing my camera with me, so hopefully we can get some footage and whatever it is that we do. It's getting a little late now. Oh God, you still want to go there?
I don't know. It's late.
Yeah, we go there tomorrow.
We'll do.
We can still go today.
Yes.
Whatever.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But we're gonna bring that kind of footage wherever we go. You see, and I just want to say this too. You see me on here a lot and her not. She's up there working in the garden doing her thing. I got to keep the platform going. So you see, if I was up there all day, I wouldn't be able to do the shows that I do. So soon we'll be up there all the time, and I'll be able to do stuff up there all the time and run the extra platforms, and you have a whole new independent thing that's all yours. I'll be helping to run it now, right? But it'll be all you. The spiritual, the emotional, the physical, the plants, the growing, that way that she does it in her brand. But, you know, she's going to do it the way she got to do it. And I'm back behind her. It'll be her flavor, but I'm running shit behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Because I know this works. So with the merging of both of us, it's going to be fabulous. We promised you this for a long time, but you know the positive changes we've been going through. We've been through some incidents out here, and she's going to talk about that. Whenever you want to talk about that, let's talk about that. And you wouldn't believe some of the things. That's a culture thing. That's not to put anybody down or anything down. But taking you on the journey as you expected, and we're ready for that. more so than ever now. You see, I'm trying to make things better on this platform, but hers is going to come out the box damn near perfect. I'm going to make sure of that. All right. So let me sign off here. Get to this other page. We're going to sign off or whatever. Much love to you all.
Much love.
Yes.
Much love.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah.